So the brand new command we have here is find. The command name is find, F-I-N-D. Okay, this will find the name of a file. Okay, so everybody type with me. So do pwd. Okay, and then I'm going to type find, F-I-N-D. Okay, and then I'm going to type the location where you want to find something. Okay, I'm going to type home. Okay, hold on. Before that, everybody do rm-rf and asterisk so that we start fresh. There is nothing in there. Okay, so clear. I'm going to do pwd, and then I'm going to create a file named touch file 1. Okay, and then let me see if this is going to do. So there is a file 1 here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a find command /home and -name. -name means name of the file. And then I'm going to give file name, file 1. So what it's going to do is the find command is going to go into home and whatever the directories inside the home. So what the find command did was /home is my /home/Zafar is my own directory. I have my own access. But the find command, what it's trying to do is trying to go into anything under /home which everybody else in this class has access to. So you try to went into all these folders here. So as a user, I don't have access to other users. I don't have access to other users folder. Do you agree with that? So it doesn't make sense, right? A regular user, Zafar, shouldn't have access to Adil, Imtiaz, all this. So permissions are denied. All these things that are showing up as permissions are denied, all these are errors. So what I want to do is sometimes there may be a lot of errors here, couple hundred errors if you're trying to do a search or whatever. So if you don't want to see that, what you're going to do is you're going to use 2 greater than sign. Okay, so if you look closely, this is the legitimate output that we are looking for. All these things I don't want to look. I want to filter it out. In fact, I want to filter it out into another file which I want to see it later. So how I'm going to do that? I'm going to bring that command up. In fact, let me open another window here. I'm going to log in as Zafar, and then I'm going to put in my secret password. Alright guys, if you want, you could open many windows for the same session. Okay, so you could have like 2 windows open. If you want one more, go ahead and open like this, duplicate session. It will open a window for you. Okay, I'm going to run the same exact command here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to say 2 greater than, and it's a okay, what is just greater than? What is a regular greater than? What is it going to do? So redirector 1, right? So I do cat file1 file2 and a greater than, and it's going into file3. What is this going to do? Whatever this output was, it grabbed that output and put it into another file, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to send errors only to the error file. So I'm creating a file name error dot file name error.txt. Just for my reference, I'm going to give you the name error.txt. It's going to, let me just give it a name error1. It's going to create this file into my PWD, present working directory. So what I should expect now is on the output only this will show up. Anything which is error, it will be filtered out. I'll explain you again a little bit more. So if I hit enter, see, only the good result is on the screen here. The bad result is not there. At the same time, what happened, any of these bad results, see all these bad results, permission denied and all that, I don't want to see it. What happened, I told the system to put this into error1. So if I do ls, see it created a file error. And if I go into this file error, I should see nothing but errors in there. All the bad output. Good output is on the screen. Okay, so let's walk through this. Okay, so everybody with me. So remove everything on your screen in your folder. RM-RF and asterisk. It removes everything from your folder here, okay? So let me just do this here, start from the scratch. You know what, I'm sorry, let me explain you what a find command is. So let's focus on find command first before I tell you what it is, okay? Okay, so this part here is a find command. Hold on. Let me. Okay, this is a command. And okay, this is the command. It's not working good today. Okay, and can somebody help me with what is the dot means?
Present working directory.
Yeah, present working directory. And then -m is the switch. This is a switch to. We are telling a find command. We are giving it a name switch. Okay, this is a name switch. That means we are gonna give the name and then the name of the file. Okay, and the file name is name of the file. Source file. Okay, so this is a command to search. Command to search the file, okay? And then we have to provide the PWD. So this, what is PWD? In other words, the location to search. Okay, so name is -n is a name. Okay, and the name of the file you want to search. So if I hit enter here, give me 1 second here. So if I hit enter here, I didn't get any errors here, right? Why I didn't get any errors? Because I'm searching the file in my own PWD. So there is no permission error. So if you go back, I'm going to explain this a little bit more here. If you go back cd dot dot, and if you do pwd, you are in home. You are not in, I'm not in Zafar anymore. I am in home here, right? And here, if I do ls, I see all the other folders for all the other students, which I don't have access to. So if I run a command, let me go back. If I run this command here, I'm searching in this home directory here. So what is the command going to do is, command is going to go here, 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 everywhere, and Zafar also. All these folders is going to go in there. I'll explain you what all these folders in a minute. So if this command is going in there and I don't have access, it's going to say error, error, error. It's going to kick me out, and then only get the result from here. Everywhere else is not going to be any result. So if I hit enter like here, now I'm getting all the permissions denied. Okay, and so what will happen here is, so all these directories, okay, hold on, let me change the color. Okay, so all this directory except Zafar, I don't have access, no access. Okay, I don't have any access. So what is the command doing is going in there. The command is being run in this place here. And all these are errors. Okay. So what is happening here is when the errors are there, the command is going to pull up errors as well as the good output also. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to run that command anyhow, but I know I'm expecting the errors. If I do 2 greater than, and I'm going to send all the errors to error 1, what I want to do is I'm in fact going in that place, but all the errors are filtered out. Okay, so everybody go ahead and follow along. Everybody tried this already, or you want me to walk you through again? In fact, let's walk you through again.
Thank you.
Yeah, so give me 1 second here. Let me do annotate here, then we'll go to the other one. So here, okay, so everybody do clear and do rm-rf and an asterisk and a hit enter sign. If you do ls, nothing is there. Right, so now do touch file 1 and hit enter, and if you do ls, the file 1 is there. Okay, so let's work on the find command only. Find in this present working directory -name file 1. Oh, hold on, let me capture this screen here. So this is the command. This is a command to find files. And this part is location. Where is the location? You could physically give the absolute path or relative path. Okay, location path. And the name, this is the name switch. Okay, and this is the source file. Which file you want to find? Okay, let me save this. And this should actually go up here. Okay, so I'm going to hit enter. Easy peasy. So the result is present working directory slash, in this present working directory, this is a file name file1. Okay, the reason it's not going to give you full is it's giving you the present working directory, PWD. You got to remember that. Sometimes not everything is same exact way you think, but since you know the period is present working directory and the file is sitting in file in the present working directory. So if you do PWD, then you should assume the file is in Zafar. Okay, let's grab some errors. So instead of that, I'm going to say search this in /home, which is one directory up. I haven't talked about just home in itself. We will talk about it when we do the directory structure. So so if I do find home, so it's gonna go through somebody else's folder here, okay? All of your folder, and it's give me error here. So everybody type find /home, then space -n, -name, and name of the file. And hit enter. See, it went through all the directories and subdirectories, and it got all the permission denied because you cannot go into somebody else's. You cannot go into somebody else's wallet, right? That's what this is. So the system is denying the access. But it did find the result here you're looking for. In fact, this time around, it found the full location. Now, in reality, you want to search in so many places that there will be access denied. So what you would do is, everybody clear the page, bring the command back up. Okay, by the way, if you want to scroll up and down with the command here, this is up and down arrow key. If you go up, it will bring up the previous commands you type. It will automatically put it on. Also, you could look for the history. If you type history here, you could see your historical commands. Okay, I'm going to clear this. I'm going to go up. Now I'm going to add standard error 2 greater than sign. I'm telling the system, go through and search it, but I don't care about all the errors here. If you're getting errors, just put that errors into this file. So
And
this
we
is
have
our
to
find
type
command.
number 2.
I'm sorry?
I said we have to type number 2 before greater than sign.
Yeah, this time around you do. What will happen if you don't?
I don't know.
I showed you that yesterday, right?
Or it'll copy everything over there, yeah.
Yeah, the output is going to go in there.
Right.
the good output and the bad output, regardless what it is. You won't see anything on the screen.
Basically,
Okay.
the two greater than error is basically saying if the error is more than 2, it should just put it in that
No, 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 no,
file.
no, 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 no,
No?
no,
Okay.
no, 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 no. Why did you talk? Why? I never said that. I never
No,
said that, buddy.
I was just thinking it through, that's all. So I just thought I would ask.
No.
So that
Oh,
way,
give me 1 second here. Okay, I need to clear that up here because if you have something holding up in your head like that, it's going to cause problem later on. I'll show you that in a minute. Okay, so find is just a find command. And this is the location. This is the switch. And this is the source file. Okay, this is the 2 greater than. This is to capture the errors. So this is a redirector. Two greater than is a redirector. A 2 greater than is, this is used to capture errors only. Okay, let me put that. And this is the file name. I just happened to give it a file. Don't get confused between errors. Error name is just a file name. It could be anything. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to hit enter. See how clean the result was? And everything else that had like permission denied, it went into this file. If you do cat error file error 1, all the permission denied are in there. Okay, so why did you think you had to say 2 error? 2, no. The reason it is coming 2 is, I said over the years, back in 70s, if you want to read a file, cat file 1. Back in 70s, if you want to do cat, you want to do error 1, right? Without any problem, you're just able to do it. Okay, but back in 70s, if you want to do the same command, you have to do cat 0 and this, and you have to type the full name. Same result. But later on, what happened? Cat, just the greater than sign. Okay, input. I'm sorry, input is the other one, less than sign, error. You have to give this here, same result, but now you just don't have to because the system is doing it for you. So I put it in here somewhere. All these three commands are same commands. So this is for 0 and 1 is standard output. Okay, so if you want to have something here on the screen here, right? Cat or echo. You know what? I don't want to confuse the echo command here. I'll stick with what I showed you yesterday. So I have a file named cat file1, right? Cat file1. It's nothing in there because there is no such thing. The content of the file is not there. So what I'm going to do is, let me go and add something in there. Vi file1. So if I do cat file1, this is standard output, standard input. Why? Because we are just doing the simple command and then we are reading the file here. But we are doing the standard output, but we don't want to see it on the screen. I'm going to do this, and in the old days, you're supposed to do 1 greater than sign and send it to the output file, any other file. Output file doesn't exist, so I'm creating it on the fly. So it's ls here. So now, if I cat the output file, what should I see in there?
This is line 1.
Yeah, this is line 1 because what I'm telling the system here, whatever I'm seeing on the screen, I'm telling this, oh, capture everything which is coming on the screen and send it here. Are you good? Are you with me, Ishtiaq? Or Imtiaz? Who was that?
Yes. I have a question, sir.
Yeah.
If I write find space / home, so it's
You know, share your
Why?
screen here. Let's do it on your screen. Give me your team viewer.
Eight nine seven.
Is this the one 65026?
Yes, sir. Password is 81
Uh-huh.
NY
Mm-hmm.
9I
9 5 or Y?
9I ice cream.
Okay. Okay, I'm looking at your screen here. So minimize WebEx. Okay. All right, I'm clear the screen. And do ls there. Let me see what files you have there. Okay, yeah, clear. Yes, tell me what's the question.
Find home, it is also showing me the same thing. Why?
I got
because
disconnected here. Hold on. I may have to connect us from another computer.
Eight one NY 9I.
Yeah, give me a moment here. Eight one.
NY
No, give me the code
9I
again.
897
Eight
650
nine 7 6 5 0
626
6 2 6
81
8 1
NY
NY
9I.
9I.
Yes.
Okay, I'm in.
So my question is, if I write find slash home, it is also showing the permission denied. So why it's showing?
Because you're not able to go into somebody else's folder.
So why we write the source file one?
Because you're searching for that specific file. Scroll up a little bit here. No, not there. Okay, look for your file. Imtiaz, go up. So what it did was here it just went into Imtiaz and it actually found so many files in there. Since you have not given the name of the file, it found all the files for you. Okay, this is the good results. And the bad result is on the bottom. Let's go ahead and build on this, okay? Scroll down. Bring up that command again. Then give it a space. No, don't give name now. Since you are not using name, you searching everything. When you do that, you're searching everything in there. Then you give 2. Greater than. And give it a space. And then we are sending it to some other file here, okay? So give it a... Okay, good. Yeah, that's fine. So it now it filtered out all the good output. When you're trying to go into a search, it has not given you the error.
Okay.
Scroll up. So since you didn't specify a specific file name, it's bringing you all the files in that location /home.
Okay.
Okay. Now try go into cat the file some other. No, that's fine. See all the errors that are showing up there, it's gone. It's gone into this file.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and take a 5-minute break. In fact, let's do 10-minute break here. Okay, so let me capture this screen here. Then we'll take 10-minute break and we'll come back and we'll work on it again. Okay, so we'll be back at 11:23 in 10 minutes. So I'm gonna actually ask you guys if you have more questions, because the more you ask, the better it gets. Any question about how the find command is working? Okay, so I'm gonna say here. So this standard error is usually used in combination with find command. Okay. So I hope nobody is getting confused, because the standard error, you have to give the number to it, 2 greater than. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll split this document up and put it in the website so that you have easy access to it. Okay, so moving along, the next thing we're gonna do is, in fact, let me show you one other way. Most of the time, if you have any errors, you just ignore it. You don't want errors to go into any specific file. What usually you could do is, you could usually send the error files to a place. There is a place inside Linux is considered a black hole. You could just send all the errors in there, and you don't want to go review anything like that. For that, what you have to do is, so if you bring up this file here, let me remove error. Okay, so if you do this here, I'm going to find. So if I find the command find, and the location is just black like this, and the name file1. So what is this going to do is going to give lot of error messages in here, because you're searching the entire system. Not name1, name file1. See, it's giving so many error messages here, and it's not even done yet. Usually what you do is, any errors you're getting it you don't care about, and you just send it to /dev/null. Okay, I will talk about this a little later on. When you send it in here, it's being sent to, this thing is being sent out to the blank space. There is a designated blank space. You cannot go in and retrieve it because you just don't want to see those errors anymore. So it's called dev null. So dev null usually used with command, find command. So if I hit enter like this, it goes around and finds the file, but any errors is gone. You're not even saving anything to anywhere. Give me a moment here. Usually used with find command, usually find command for standard errors. Find period hyphen name. I'm just doing this for the documentation purpose, okay? So when it does that, it gets you the output. Okay? And then when you have done that, /home okay, so here this is your result. This is your good result. Everything else is a bad result. So you're filtering everything out. When you use this, you filtered everything out. And then if you do this, you're actually sending it to the file name error. So the output should be only the good information. All the bad information is gone. Okay, and then If you don't want to send it to the error, you just want to send it to /dev/null. This is like a black hole. Everything goes in there, but you don't have to worry about it. You cannot even retrieve the errors there anymore. Okay. I'm gonna bring this up here, and I want to see anybody has any question here. This is really important, and then I'll wait here 2 minutes before we continue. Okay, so so the next command, this is a brand new command we're going to learn, is grep. Okay, grep is you search for the word in the file. It will filter out the lines and produces, it will filter out the lines and give you output. Okay, so everybody follow with me. I do ls, type rm-rf and asterisk, and hit enter. Everything should be gone. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and do touch file 1, and I'm going to go into vi file 1. Everybody follow along with me. And then when you enter in there, push I as in India and start typing. So this is line 1. I'm going to say this is line 2. And then I'm going to say this line is for Apple. This line is for orange. And I'm going to say this line is for Apple. This line is for pineapple. Okay, Everybody, go ahead and type this in there. So I'm going to save and exit. I'm going to use a grep command, grep, apple, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a file one. So do you see what just happened? So what is the grep command is doing is go grep command, and it's taking the term word apple and it's searching inside it. Wherever the word apple is showing up in here, it's just filtering out those lines. So you see pineapple, it has a pattern of apple in there, so it brings that to you. What if I do -I and did that? It brought another extra line here, because -I, what is it doing is it's telling to ignore the case sensitivity. Everybody with me? Okay, so okay, so this is the command, and this is search for term, and this is the source. This is the command again. This is ignore the case sensitivity, and this is the term, and this is the information here. So this is command. Ignore, I stands for ignore. So here we are using apple, so this is the search term. Okay, and source. Any questions regarding this? Please speak up. I think this should be clear-cut information.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If you use the grep I command, then it uh,
See,
brings the
it,
the capital and small both letters
yeah,
like
it
this.
will ignore all that. And anything that is going to be Apple, see it here, it ignored the case sensitivity. Earlier, it is matching the exact case sensitivity, right? Here, it has an uppercase. So now it's going to ignore, even if it's lowercase, uppercase, whatever, it will bring that up. So here, if I go in there, if I go in here and then add another line here, this is for, okay, now it should still bring up 4 lines now. See?
Okay.
Yeah. You got it right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. All right. So what is the next thing I'm going to show you is the next thing I'm going to show you is pipe. P-I-P-E. It's not the command, it's just the symbol here. If you look on the screen, see this one here, if you hold shift and you push this, then that's a pipe. That character is called pipe. It's just like a small straight line, vertical straight line. So how I'm going to use the pipe? I'm going to say clear. You know what? Actually, hold off on it. I'll show this command later. How the pipe is being used. Its pipe is used for combination of more than 1 or 2 commands. So the next command I'm going to show you is WC. Okay, so WC is word count. So what I'm going to do is WC and I'm going to get file 1 and hit enter. Okay, so it will give you this information here. So WC, this will count the what count command will count the lines. So how many lines the file has? So this file has 7 lines. Okay. And how many words? 30 words. Okay, so this file has 30 words, and then it has 143 characters. So let's go ahead and do cat file1. So let's see if it's true. It says 7 here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 lines. So first term is represented as 7. That means these are lines. And it says 30. So it has 30 words in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Everybody agree with me? 30 words and 143 characters. So if you count all these here, it should come up as 143 characters. Okay, so what you could do is, I don't have to type that in there. Okay, so the output is 7, 30, 143, and the file name, file1. So 7 is line. How many lines are there? How many words are in there? Characters. And file1 is source. In file1, there are 7 lines, 30 words, and 143 characters. Simple as that. So if you want to see only the lines, what you do is you do wc-l file1. If you want to see only the words, wc-w file1. And if you see only how many characters a file has, wc-c file1. Okay, this is easy peasy. I'm not going to explain this too much, but you got the idea. Okay. Any questions regarding this? I don't think so, so I'll move fast on this one here. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go into file1. I'm going to add some bunch of extra lines in there, okay? So what I'll do is, I want to copy this line 7 times. I think I told you 7YY. If I do 7YY, it copied 7 lines from where the cursor was. And I do paste. Paste.
How I look the copy?
Yeah. So go into vi file1. How many lines do you have in there? How many lines do you have in your file? Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So, you know what? Hold on. I think this will confuse you guys. Let's do clear and do rm-rf asterisk, delete everything. Let's go into file vi file 1 and start typing in there. This is file 1. This is file line 2. This is line 3. This is line 4. This is line 5. Okay, and go all the way on the top and do push number 5 once and push YY 2 times. So it says down on the bottom 5 lines yanked. And come down here on the bottom and do P as in puppy. And come down here and do P as in puppy. I want 15 lines in there. Are you with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so go in and the end type, make it 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'll wait for you guys. I'm going to give about good 2 minutes so that everybody has this in there.
So after you hit 5 YY, and then what do you do next?
No, make sure when you're copying, it will copy wherever the cursor is, it will copy from the, bottom down. Okay, you have 5 lines in there, right? Go all the way to the 5 and select top line to 5 YY and go all the way to the bottom line and do P as in puppy. That's it. You're pasting it 5 times, 2 times, 3 times, making it 15 lines.
Can you again tell me the command name or copy paste?
Yeah. So, how many lines you have in your file right now? How many?
Line.
How many?
5 lines.
Okay. Go to the top line. Make sure you are in you are not in insert mode. Make sure you are out of insert mode. Push escape to get out of the insert mode.
Okay.
So do number 5 on the keyboard and you will see, in fact, you will see right here 5. That means you push 5 and then push YY 2 times. And it says 5 lines yanked. You see 5 lines yanked here?
Yes, sir.
Go down on the 5th line and just do P as in Papa. And hit enter. No, yeah, just push P. It will paste it for you. You don't have to hit enter.
Thank you.
Yeah, do that 2 times so that you have 15 lines in there. What are you going to do if you want to copy 3 lines? 3 YY.
And it doesn't do more than 5, right?
Well, it could do, if you have 100 lines right here, if I do like 15YY, down on the bottom it says it copied 15 lines. You could do 100YY, it will copy 100 lines for you, provided those many lines are in there. So if I do like 100YY, let's see what happens. 100YY it's so okay. Did I type 100? I type 10. 100YY. So whatever the maximum number is there is just going to copy that number. If it doesn't have more than 100, even though I'm typing 100YY, it's just typing the maximum number which is available right now, which is 15. So later on in the class, we're going to be dealing with the files which have thousands of lines in there. 5,000, 10,000, 20,000. It will be just easier. Okay. In fact, I'll show you right now. You don't even worry about this. This is just a little offshoot here. So there is a file. There is a system file in here. If I could do I copied a file from somewhere else. Okay, don't worry about uh-oh. So there is a messages files here, right? Okay. So if I do word count messages, oh, permission denied, huh? Give me one moment here, guys. Don't worry about it. What is happening right now? So if I do WC messages, look at this file here. This file has 1300 lines in there. That many words and there are many characters here. So we'll be dealing with a file which is like huge file. It's not going to make any sense here because I'm not even going to try to tell you what this is, because the only thing I'm showing you is the size of the file. If you do cat messages, it's going to fly away like nothing. Okay, but here's the thing here. In future, you will be dealing with the files which has a lot of lines in there. So just look at this line here. It's not even a big line. It has only 1300 lines in there. That's nothing. Okay, so I'm going to delete that file here, back to my thing here. So everybody has 15 lines in here, right? So save and exit. So you should have line in there, right? You should, I'm sorry, not line, file in there. So the next command I'm going to show you is a head. It's a head command. Okay, I'm gonna say head file 1. So what it does, it reads the top 10 lines. It reads the top 10 lines for you. But if you want to read like top 12 lines, what are you gonna do? If you do head hyphen 12, it will read you. No, you have to give head hyphen 12 and the file name. So what it does is it will read the file, if I could type it correctly. So it read you 12 lines here. See, 1, 2, 3, 4. By default, it reads 10 lines. This command will read top 10 lines from the file. Okay, you can use head hyphen and the number of files you want, like 12 or whatever. You can use this. The output will give top 12 lines. Okay, so what if I want to see all the lines here? I just do 15. So what will happen is this will give you, if you're reading a huge file, I want to read only top 5 lines. So I do top 5. So I do like here hyphen 5. It gives you only 5 lines. If you don't do any number, by default it will give you top 10. Alright, easy peasy, right? Now, not a big deal. Anybody have a question regarding this? What if you want to read from the bottom? Instead of head, it's tail. Tail file 1. So it's going bottom up. Starting from bottom and stop at the top 10 lines. I mean bottom 10 lines. So this is showing 10 here. I want to see only 5 lines here. What do I do? Same thing like this, but bottom 5. Tail hyphen 5 and file 1. Okay, everybody agree with me?
Yes.
Okay. Tail Okay, so you got head and you got tail. Okay, so the very next command I'm going to show you is sort. It will sort it for you. Sort alphabetically. Okay, so it will sort the file. This command will sort the file alphabetically. So let's see here, if I do clear, I do sort file 1. I don't see any difference here if it's sorting alphabetically. Oh yeah, look at this here. It's doing the third row alphabetically. After file, then so line 1. So everything that is starting with ones are here. So it's actually a bad example. Let me clear this. Let me go rm-rf, okay? Remove that file in there. I'm going to go vi file 1. And then I'm going to say banana, apple, zebra, apple, pineapple, grapes. Come on guys, help me with fruits. Okay, so let's do this here. I do sort file 1. Okay, so let me get out of this here, clear. Cat file 1, right? And then if I do sort, so it sort things out for you in alphabetical order. Easy peasy, right? I don't need to spend too much time on this. Okay, now the next command is unique. UNIQ. What it does, it removes the duplicates. So here you see apple, and it's gonna remove one apple in here. Okay, so if I type unique file 1, it got rid of apple here. Uh-oh, it's not working. Actually, it will get rid of the duplicates in the same exact line. So if I do file 1 here, and if I do 2 bananas, 2 apples, 2 pineapples, okay, and then also if I have avocado up here, okay, so what will happen is it will remove the 2 consecutive duplicates. So we have avocado here and avocado here. It's not going to remove that because it's not right after each other. File 1 and C. The duplicates right next to each other, it removes one and it brings up only one. And see, avocado we have up here and up here, down here. So it's not going to remove that. And then apple is here because they are not right next to each other. So it removed one apple from here and one banana. And this is what it is. Why this is important? Because sometimes when you're looking at the error log, it will have a lot of duplicates in there. So you just have to clear it out. Remove duplicate lines. Next to each other. I will, once the class is done, I'll make the document that looks better before I put it online, okay? Okay, any questions about this? This is clear cut. You don't have too much to spend our time on this. Let me go through some other commands here, easy commands. Date, if you type date, it will give you today's date and time. That's all it is. I mean, it gives you Sunday, March 21st, and this is okay. The system is set to Eastern Standard Time. Okay, why is it set to Standard Time? Because Red Hat company, they are in Raleigh, North Carolina, so that's Eastern Time. So they made it convenient to put their time on it. Okay, next is cal, is the calendar. It will highlight today's date and it will give you the calendar, just the calendar of that month. If you do cal 12 1000, so it went to year 1000 AD, 12 is the month and cal is the command. So this is the calendar for December 1000. We went 1,000 years back. You could do like 10,000 too, year 10,000. Scary, but you could come up with that calendar. Year 10,000. I'm not sure about that, but so easy peasy, nothing to explain here too much. Okay, so the next command I'm going to do is who. WHO. When you type who, it will give you who is logged into the system right now. So I could see these many people are logged into the system right now. And I could see their IP addresses and all that. So this is your Comcast IP address here. It's all showing on my screen here. So what I'm going to do is to protect this, I'm not going to put it in here because
So what does PTS mean in their points or?
Give me 1 second here.
Sure. Thank you.
What does PTS means? I don't even know what PTS means. So let me find out. Man who process print last system clock change. I have no idea what it means, honestly. I would assume, whoever is logged in the order, I think. This is 0 process ID, but I don't think that's what I'm telling you is true either. So somebody's logged in twice, which is good. Okay, so normally we don't worry about this too much. You just do who and see who's logged in there. That's all you worry about.
Sure.
Okay. Who is shows you who is logged in at the moment. So it's present who is logged in right now, live. Okay, that's all it is. And if you type last, it will give you a big history of last. It will give you the full logs of who logged in, when, what. So it's giving you last is actually give you who logged in. So for me, I am Zafar. I logged in from this place, and I logged in on Sunday, February 28th, and so I was logged in for. I logged in during that time, and okay, let me go up and see what is. Okay, let me do this in a different window. So actually it will keep track of who logged in from the beginning of the system here, okay? And if I do last -15, I could see last 15 login activity. Okay, still logged in. So right now it's still logged in here, and then this will give you the time. From this time to this time, you were logged in for 50 minutes. So is this from 26 to 17 is 50 minutes. Okay? So that's all it is. There is not too much you need to worry about last command. So what the last command does is it will it shows the log for users login. Also it shows when the system was rebooted. So in here, if you go in here, earlier, I'm going to say last -20 or 50. So it will bring up last 50 times system activity, who's logging in, last 50 logins. And it will also show you reboot here somewhere. Okay, see, it was the system was rebooted at this time here, February 28. It was rebooted, and before the reboot, it was on for 6 days and 6 hours. And it was rebooted again within 2 minutes also. So it's keeping the track of all these things here. And what else I think in here? Yeah, that's all it is. Don't worry about it too much here. If the system unexpectedly rebooted, you could go in there and see when the system was rebooted. I'm just going to put in the last 10 login activity, okay? It shows the log for user login activity. So these are the commands you would use or not use a lot, okay? So you don't have to worry about it too much. So then how much time we have? Another 5-10 minutes, I'm going to end it, and then we'll meet next week. So another command is free -h. It will give you the information about the memory. I think I had this too big here, so let me change the size a little bit. So if I type free -h, it will give you the output of the memory here. So the total memory I have is 1 gig actually, but it's showing it's not showing enough memory here. Okay, so this is the memory, total memory. This is what has been used. This is how much is free, and this is being shared. This is buffer and all that. So don't worry about too much memory too, because the new systems has a lot of memories these days. Usually when you go into work, you usually have like 32 GB, 60 GB, 64 GB. Memory is not the problem anymore. And swap memory is the memory it's using the hard drive. So I'm not gonna talk too much about the swap now, because there is a little topic coming up for swap later on. Shows the memory. Okay, and the next command is du. There is a command called du command, okay? Du command, du file1. So it will give you what is the size of the file. du-h, it will give you the size of the file one is 4 kilobyte. Go ahead and do du on your own file and see what is the size coming up. Most of the time the minimum size would be 4K. it goes into multiples of 4, 8, 16, whatever. So if your file doesn't have too much in it, it's only 4K.
You have to put -h also.
Yeah, -h means it's
After
human
B.
readable. So over here, it just gave you 4, right? We can't tell what exactly it is. If you type -h, then it is human readable. It's like 4 kilobyte. So 4 kilobyte is nothing, you know, it's easy peasy. If it's 4 megabyte, okay, that's kind of something big. 4 gigabyte, oh, that's big file, okay? So that's how you go to megabyte, kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte. Let me see what is the file for size for. Okay, so the size for that, the size for the messages file, which has like 1300 lines in there, is only 140 kilobytes. This is nothing. If this would have been a Word document, it would have been like a big file. It probably would be into megabytes. So this is 140 kilobytes here. In fact, let me just show you what this is. So this part is the command. And this part -h is a switch. And this is the source. -h is human readable. And this is the source. Okay. So most of the time you will be dealing with a command, associated switch with that command, and the source and the destination. Okay, once you get all that thing really good, then this is going to be very, very easy. It's not too difficult. You don't have to worry about too much regarding this. Okay, so if you do top, the next command is top, T-O-P. It's giving you the system health information here. So here, the top command. So all you have to do is top TOP. What it will give you is it will give you it will displays the real-time information about the system. CPU, central processing unit, memory, processes. So these are all the processes here. The users is a process and associated process ID with you. So all this thing, what is a process? If you do right click on your Windows desktop, and if you go into task manager, you have so many processes running in the background, right? You have WebEx, you have TeamViewer, all those are running on some kind of processes here. You have antivirus and all those things running in the background. It requires a process. So if you look here, it's a process. So it's the same thing here. These are all the processes. You don't have to worry too much about this. It's easy peasy. So to quit, just to push Q as in queen on the keyboard, it will quit out of it. Q to quit. Okay, so the next command is CPU. You want to see how many CPUs you have, right? Over here is showing you the CPU. Yeah, actually don't worry about this. But if you want to see how many CPUs you have, you type ls CPU. So it will give you a pretty good information about CPU here. Architecture is 64-bit. The CPU mode is 32 and 64. Byte order, little endian. I have no idea what it means. And how many CPUs you have. Normally this part is important. On your system, how many CPUs you have. Right now I just have only one CPU. You could have many CPUs. And it says genuine Intel and all that. So I'm not too worried about it. But what you have to do is you have to just run this command to display how many CPUs are in the system. Most of the time I'm only worried about this part here. How many CPUs are there? Okay, so let me clear this. The next command is which. So what you have to do is you have to type which and you type the name of the command. If you want to know a specific command if it's there or not, you type which ls. And it will show you the ls command. Remember, we use ls command so much, it's actually running from this place. If you either type ls or just ls, it's executing this command. Which who, so who is installed, and it's actually running this command. Or which date, and if you run this, either if you could type date in there or if you type the whole thing, it will does the same thing for you. Did you get it? So the what is which command is going to do is, so this which command This is the command to check if the command is there or not. Actually, which is used for check to see if a command or application is installed. And date is the command. And then this is where if you get this output here, that means it's installed. And then it also means it's installed and the location. Yeah, you know what, let me remove that part here. Location of command. Okay, so I think I'll stop it here for today. And please use please use the chat if you have any questions. I think a couple of you are lagging behind, so put your request in here, and then if you want, you could connect. I'll provide the access for WebEx, and you guys could connect and work as a team. Okay, so please reach out. Put the question in the chat. First do that, okay? Don't side chat me, because what will happen is I want everybody to see the question and I want everybody to come up with the answer. That way you are actually helping everybody to learn. Okay? All right, so I'm going to end here. And as soon as I'm done, I'm going to upload this. And then I'm going to also release the assignment. I'll try to do it today. If not, I'll surely do it by tomorrow. But I think I have enough time today, so I should be able to do it. It's going to be as simple as last week's. It's going to be simple, easy. silly questions, silly commands you have to put in, and hopefully this will give you good learning experience. All right, so if no questions, I'm going to end now, and then we'll catch up next week.
Thank you.